this trim is, yay big. It's pretty tall, coming off the floor and up the wall. Then it gets another piece that goes on top of it. So the two pieces together form a structure that looks this way. That's pretty big. So with the big saw over there, I'm going to take off about that much. Going to rip it down so it will only sit this high off of the floor. So it'll still be a heavy piece of trim, but it'll look nice and it won't be so oppressive, but it'll give a nice distinct look. All this stuff is over 100 years old, and the wood is just fantastic. If you're looking at the back sides of these boards, there's not a knot in any of them, and all the layers, are just really tight together. Back then, I'm sure this didn't cost anything. The wood out here was just everywhere. And it's just amazing seeing wood of this quality, because I don't think you can buy it today. And if you can, I'm sure you got to be Bill Gates to get it. Over here is books upon books upon books upon Jennifer's sewing stuff, fabric and cloth, sewing tools, and all her stuff will go upstairs. Our current bedroom will become a library once we move upstairs. And I'll explain that when I show you the tour of the other part of the house. So I'm going to go back over here, turn lights off. I guess before it, I can be noisy for a minute. I'll do this just for you. I'm sure you hear those little whiny 125s over there. Anyway, enough of that. I'm sure the neighbors will like that. I'm gonna grab a soda for me. I mistakenly grabbed something I thought was something else. So the soda that I have is awful, but I gotta get rid of it. Lights out. Garage door down. Lock it. I got my mail. Closing the garage door. My garage door light blinks to warn you that it's coming down. Since it rains out here all winter, it is nice. I never had this anywhere in any of the houses I lived, but it's nice to drive to the house, push a button on the dashboard, and the garage door opens for you, and you drive on in out of the rain. It all sounds simple and fantastic, but when you have it, it's great. You're inside, get out of your car with all your groceries, and you don't get wet coming into the house, except for the fact that the house isn't accessible directly from the garage. We have to go outside. There is a little overhang, but if it's really pouring down rain good, you still get a little wet. A couple of other things in our garage. Behind me, this is a dryer. We take all the fruit from our trees, mainly the few right back here behind the house. There's the pear trees and the plum trees, and we can take the plums and dry them in this dryer. It's got 10 drawers in it that we can fill. They hold about 30 plums a piece. You dry it out and it's like fruit roll-ups when you're done. Of course, you can do banana chips. If we were down there, I don't know, does the Philippines have a lot of bananas around you, or is that something that's hard to get? So that's the tour of the garages. I'm sure it's nowhere near as exciting as you might have thought it was, but I ended it mainly with the motorcycle, so there was a little bit of a thrill ride at the end. So this is Short Sleeve Steve saying, "It's glad to see ya. I liked your last group of videos, especially your daughter going doggy, 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 doggy at the beach." I thought that was great. So you have fun, and I'll talk to you again.